in 12.7, I can't have a single stream without someone saying, "Hey streamer, use 366 AP rounds, they're OP." So today we're going to test them and see if they really are OP and just how viable they really are. So let's get started. Now, before we do get started, there is a couple of things I want to talk about. All the figures from this are coming from No Food After Midnight's ammo chart, which I'll link in the description below, which most of you should already know about this chart. And secondly, from the Battle Buddy app that Veritas has created. And this is going to give us the percentage chance to penetrate after each shot. So what we're actually going to be doing is we're going to be testing each armor class from tier 3 up to tier 6 and with one armor type from each of them. And each shot, we're going to show you the percentage chance to penetrate and also the remaining durability after each shot as well. The reason why I wanted to do this is I believe there is a lot of RNG involved with penetrating armor class, especially when your penetration value is around that sort of armor class tier. So for example, the 366 AP rounds have a penetration value of 42. So you would expect these to penetrate tier 4 armor most, if not all of the time. But how does it stack up against the other classes for tier 5 and 6? So I wanted to show you after say 2-3 shots on a slick plate, does it have a chance to penetrate the next round? If so, what is that chance? If you get 2 tapped in a Gen 4 assault, for example, is that just unlucky? Or is that something that could happen regularly? Okay, so enough about that. With the 366 AP rounds, they do 90 damage. So on a penetrating shot, they should one tap on the thorax. They have 42 penetration and 60 armor damage. Now, I can't work out for the life of me how this armor damage is actually calculated for each type of armor. If you have any idea and you can explain it to me, please let us know in the comment section. If I get any information wrong, please correct me as well. I'd appreciate that. This is all just coming from my understanding from the figures we've got in front of us, as well as from what we've seen during the test. Now, there are two very negative features that the 366 AP ammo have, and this is enough for me to warrant not really using this ammo. Maybe early game next wipe, but currently I just think these two factors are really a massive deterrent, and that is the negative 28% accuracy, which is just out there, and an extra 35 recoil, which, you know, if you think about it, may not be too much, except for the fact that the 366 weapons can't be modified in a way that you can actually reduce the recoil to an effective amount. So you're always kind of stuck with a pretty high recoil, but I guess with the AKM VPO, you're only tap firing anyway. You can't spray with that. So it's up to you guys what you think, but let's get stuck into the test. Now, first up, we have the tier 3 Kirasa with 70 durability. And as you can see here, it does have a chance to stop bullet, albeit around 2%. So it has 97.2% chance to penetrate, and on first shot, we got ourselves a kill. The remaining durability after this was 58.7 out of 70. For tier 4, we have the 6B13 with 47 durability. It has 92.7% chance of penetrating. So with this first shot, you'll see that it doesn't actually penetrate, which is quite unfortunate, but it knocks the durability down to 28.9, leaving us with a 95.3 chance of penetrating on the next shot, which happens, and we get the kill. Now this left us with a 10.9 out of 47 durability. Now this one I find the most interesting. For tier 5, we're using Gen 4 high mobility kit. Being a tier 5, I would have thought that it would have practically no chance of penetrating on the first shot, but being 42 penetration, it still gives us an 18% chance of penetrating on the first shot. That's an 18% chance, as far as I'm aware, to one-tap someone through tier 5 armor. Now, if I'm wrong on that, please correct me, but that's from what I can understand from the figures from Battle Buddy and this spreadsheet. Now, after this first shot, we didn't kill him. We knocked it down to 53.4 durability. On the next shot, we had a 29% chance to penetrate, and the armor stopped it again and knocked it down to 41.7. And on the next shot, we had a 47% chance to penetrate, and we got the kill. Now, I know a lot of the time people talk about how inconsistent ammo can be in this game, and I feel like it comes down to this sort of thing, where you've got 42 penetration on a tier 5 armor, giving you an 18% penetration chance on the first shot, so you could one tap a person, or it could take you 4 or 5 shots to kill the person as well, all coming down to the roll of the dice, really. Now, after this third shot, we were left with a durability of 30.1, so I find that very, very interesting. And for tier 6, we are using the slick armor, and as expected, we do have a 0% chance to penetrate the first shot, knocking the durability down to 67.8. On the second shot, we still have a 0% chance, and that knocks the durability down to of 55.3. Now, what caught me by surprise is how low of a chance we had on the third shot. We only had a 0.3% chance of penetrating, so this would be extremely rare. We have a 6.6% chance of penetrating on the fourth shot. Again, very rare, but could happen occasionally. So that's 4 shots with an AKM VPO that has some pretty nasty recoil and much lower accuracy because of the ammo type. On the 5th shot, we still only have a 31.6% chance of penetrating, leaving us with a 18.3 durability on this one when we didn't actually go through. And finally, on the 6th shot, seems we've done enough damage to the armor that we have a decent penetration chance of 93.7%, and we get the kill, and we are left with 5.9 durability. Now, what I really want to do in the next couple of videos is compare all of the armor types of each class and see if they all take about the same amount of shots to break down, whether their material types and their destructibility affect how quickly ammo can actually penetrate each type of armor. It's kind of hard for me to explain it if you didn't quite catch that. I'll explain it better in those videos when I do make them, but if you do want to see that happen and you want to check out more, or if you want to come talk Tarkov and throw some ideas around, come join our Discord and hit that subscribe button. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks guys, catch you next time.